What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome back to Feathered Leo Tarot, where it's Leo here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. If you're a cross watcher, if you would like to check out my products and services, click the title under the video or head to my website. It's podcast episode 436. Let's do it. If you're here, like it, share it, subscribe it. Come join us over here in the live chat. I hope you're all doing well. Let's see what comes out. Let's see what's going on from a Leo's. It may or may not resonate. Just remember, it's a general reading. Okay? If it don't resonate, move on. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Dropping into the reading screen. Boom. Here we are. Hello. I'm back. I'm back in the saddle, baby. I'm getting the 2nd, the 10th, and the 27th as important dates. The 2nd, the 10th, and the 27th for important dates for my Leos. Let's do a past, present, future. See what's going on for my Leos. Past, present, and future. Okay. Bottom of the deck. So it looks like if you have some choices or if you've been dealing with some sort of confusion. What's up, Miss Doris? How you doing? You could have been dealing with some confusion over the last 6-7 months. I feel like this is just internal. A lot of thinking, a lot of processing stuff. And I really feel like that you're coming out of that now. So if things have been clouded or your judgment has been clouded or you haven't really known which direction to head or you've had different choices to make in regards to love, relationships, things like that. Looks like you're coming out of that. Like the fog is lifting. That's good. That's good news. That's good news. Let's keep that over here. Let's see. So looking back at the past, looking back at me, that's a song. Who sings that song? Looking back at me. Looking back at me. It's a rock song. And I can't think of who sings it. Anyway, looking back at me. Something, I don't even know who that is. Okay. In the past, it looks like you were really investing in yourself and really taking responsibility for self. You could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Libra, or Taurus. And I feel like you yourself are really investing in loving and nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of others, respect, self-respect, self-worth, self-love. Really, really improving yourself, your health, and your well-being. Taking responsibility for you. Some of you may have been in a relationship with someone that was very attracted to you because of your nurturing nature. I just heard nurturing nature. That's what I got. Okay. So it looks like, boy, wow. Okay. I got Cancer energy, Virgo, and Gemini energy here. Even there was a lot of attraction between you and this person in the past, and I don't know how long ago this was, nothing seemed to move forward, even though you were very nurturing, very loving, very devoted to this person. I don't feel like you gave up on yourself, which is good. Still presenting yourself, classy, really taking care of yourself. That's really what's coming through pretty strong there. Although nothing was improving, nothing was moving forward with this person, and you may have been in a cycle of wash, rinse, repeat. They lie, they get away, they walk away, you walk away, somebody walks away, there's a lot of coming back, walking away. I feel like this was a cycle on repeat with this person for the majority of you. And it just wasn't going anywhere. This could have been a lot of lies and deception here just to keep you from walking away. That sucks. That came through for somebody. There may have been a lot of lies or deception, manipulative behavior to keep you from walking away, to keep you from, like, because damn, you're an empress, male or female. That means you're very generous with your love and attention. You probably look well, carry yourself well, very attractive, at least to this person. And they may have been manipulative just to keep you from going anywhere, just to keep you coming back. What were they offering you? I don't know. I don't know. A lot of attraction. Did I say that? A lot of attraction. Jeez. I don't know who this person is to you. You may have worked with this person. Some of you, this person may have put you as a third party or had a third party at work. Play it for how it resonates. This is a story that it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I think that you really took control of this whole situation. You elevated your self-worth, your self-confidence as well. I feel like this, like you were really working on yourself, really working on you. And that's what allowed you to see through the manipulations of this person. Congratulations, Aries, Leo, Sag again. But you taking control of you, taking control of your health and well-being, elevating yourself, feeling empowered, really allowed you to see through the manipulations, because I believe this person was keeping you, even if it was low-grade manipulations, like, I don't even know. Could have just been for sex, could have been just attraction, attention. They were giving you all the right attention, but it was to keep you from moving away, keep you from walking away, keep you from leaving them, always wanting you to come back for more. That's really what's coming through. It looks like you broke through that. Thank you, because in the present moment, this is amazing energy. In the present moment, we have the Three of Cups, the Devil reverse, and the Hermit card, which tells me, what's up, everybody in the shadows? How y'all doing? Like, share, subscribe. Come over here and say hi to us in chat. I love saying hi to y'all. Let me know if this resonates. In the present moment, you may be very quiet. You may be very reserved within yourself, doing some soul searching, doing some healing. And this is a deep level of healing because you're releasing a devil. You're releasing some sort of fears, toxic patterns, limiting beliefs, whatever it may be. Okay. Do I feel like the two of you were compatible on a certain level? Yes. But I don't like the fact that there was manipulation, high level manipulation for some of you, low grade manipulation for others of you, just to keep you from going anywhere, just to keep you coming back. And that could just simply be, you'll never find anybody better, or nobody will love you like I do. I really don't see love involved. A lot of passion and desire, maybe. A lot of attention or attraction. Saying the right things, doing the right things. Pleasure. It was very superficial, to be honest, from what I'm seeing. I do see that you're celebrating releasing this, though. Releasing some sort of toxicity, heavy toxic patterns or habits, something like that. And especially if this was patternized of wash, rinse, repeat, coming back, you would have had to have broken through the illusion, gain that confidence, and taken action to break through that illusion that allows you to just go, I can't take it anymore. I'm not going back to this. So in the present moment, we got you seeing things clearly. King of Swords, Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. So What's going on here with the release of this? This devil. What is this devil in reverse? Tell us about this devil in reverse in the present moment. Is this resonating for any of you? Ooh, God, man, Empress energy again. This is amazing. This is amazing. It does look like this could have been a soulmate relationship, you know, to a degree. King and Queen of Wands is out here, so there was a connection. But it does look like the Empress, which is you, again, investing in yourself and your self-improvements helped you to raise the bar here, raise your standards, raise your values, and break through that illusion that kept you going back to this or kept you stuck in this connection. And it was highly patternized. It was very, could have been very unhealthy, very toxic, maybe just sexual desire, obsession, whatever. Obsession's never easy, especially if there's a major chemistry between two people, a soulmate connection at that. Ooh, that would have been intense, but you shut the door on it. The Empress has released the devil, released it, closed the door, worlded it out, meaning you have learned a lesson. You have elevated yourself again, Empress energy, because you were really focused on yourself back here in the past. However long ago this took you, however long ago this was, however long it took you to get here, you made the decision as the Empress, male or female. Self-love, self-respect, self-worth, self-value, above all else. We may be friends, we may be in a relationship, but this has to shut down. And that could have simply been because some of you may have dealt with a third party. Some of you, the third party was a spouse, another spouse, or someone else. Others of you, it was that pattern. It was some sort of toxicity, obsession, or some sort of pattern or habit. Excuse me. Virgo, Libra, Taurus, and Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. This is big. Like, this is a big healing moment. This is a big, like, celebrate this. You finally released it. You finally shut the door on it. So what's this Three of Cups here in the present moment? You could be reuniting with someone. You could be dating someone new, open to dating. What's up, beautiful lioness? How you doing? Okay, could be dealing with a Pisces. Looks like there's options. Three of Cups again. Okay. So I don't see you opening up your heart space. I see this as just being friends, dating, or possibly reuniting with somebody from the past that you haven't heard from in a while. I don't think this is the same person. I mean, it could be for some of you, but for most of you, I feel like this is completely shut down. This toxic cycle or this unhealthy connection which you broke free from. You could be reuniting with friends and family. You could be dating new people, talking to new people. This could even be reuniting with somebody from the past that you haven't heard from in a long time. It does look like there's options here. Okay, I've got Pisces energy on that. So you in your hermit mode, you may just be going out and having fun and enjoying yourself with friends and family that you haven't seen or heard from in a while. But this hermit mode is you're not really moving forward quickly. Your heart isn't necessarily open, but you are focused on the Ten of Pentacles. You could be focused on your foundation, your money, your finances, your retirement plans, your goals for the future financially, that kind of thing, or just your home and your children and things like that. You are open to communication. Does look like there's communication coming in. So most of you either have this communication coming in, talking to people, spending time with people, or this is that you're open to communication, but there is communication coming in. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer energy. But I don't see you moving quickly into anything. I see you really reflecting on and healing those wounds so that you can move forward with clarity. You're like, you know what? I want full clarity. I want full honesty. I need to know. I want the facts. Okay. So if you are dating or talking to anybody, and we'll look at this just a second. If you are dating or talking to anyone, I got Pisces again, the Hanged Man. You're just hanging back. You're not really doing much of anything. You want to make sure that whatever comes your way is a balanced, fair connection. Before you take that leap of faith, you're hanging back, doing your reflection, and making sure that it is a just and correct and fair and balanced connection. Okay? Like, I'm here and I'm happy to take a leap of faith, but before I take any leap forward, before I go all in, I want to make sure that this person is true and correct and everything is right. Now, for some of you, this could be a reuniting from somebody that maybe you were divorced, maybe somebody who is divorced, somebody you were married to and divorced in the past. For others of you, this could be somebody in the legal field, somebody that travels or works in with vehicles or transportation. Some of you communication, but this is more or less. Could be somebody military as well, travel, military, things like that. I see you very happy to have a fresh start here in the present moment, which is awesome. But you're not. It's not that you're hesitating. It's that you're just not in a hurry. You're very patient. You're not wanting to rush anything. You're really working through the processes within to decide on, and you're letting your intuition guide you in this. You're letting your little light shine and your little light guide you in this, just each and every day or each week, whatever, each moment. But before you take that leap of faith, it's like, you know what? I'll make sure this is true and correct for me. I'll make sure this is a proper and appropriate direction for me. Awesome. So I see communication coming in here. And I feel like this is your energy, very powerful energy saying, I don't care who this is that I'm dating or talking to or whatever. I've just released a really heavy toxic cycle. You've released a very heavy, unhealthy cycle in love with someone or in general. But through it all, that whole cycle, the world is you are ready for the new beginning. You're learning the lessons, you're understanding the lessons, you're understanding what you need to do better or how to choose people better based on what you've gone through. And that's one of the most beautiful things you can actually see. You are ready to take that leap of faith. Well, you're getting there. So I see in the future coming up, excuse me. Okay, I'm correct. When air starts moving, it's the weirdest thing. My thoughts are correct on this. So I see a lot of communication, back and forth communication moving forward over the next couple weeks, couple months. I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. The Wheel of Fortune is here with the Eight of Wands. Things are going to be moving forward a lot more quickly. So if you feel like things are moving slow now, it's because you're shutting down a cycle of a very toxic or unhealthy cycle. This could be with one person or many persons over the last, say, 21 years. 21 years. Because the world is 21. So that's a huge cycle in relationship. In love. But it may not have been that long for some of you. But to see this healing and you taking your time and ready for the new beginning, a fresh start. Some of you, again, it could be reconciling with somebody that you've had history with in some way, shape, or form. Somebody you know from the past, somebody you dated in the past, or just friends and family, and starting over, starting again, coming out of hermit mode, feeling good again, feeling like it's time to shed that skin and get back in life, that kind of thing. Something to celebrate for sure, letting that toxicity go or that unhealthy connection. Okay. Wow, this is the weirdest thing. This is the weirdest thing. So there's someone, I feel like this is you. I don't feel like you. It's the weirdest thing because we have Empress making decisions, Empress, and then we have Empress reverse. So I don't really feel here moving forward. It looks like over the next couple weeks, couple months, it's almost as if you retreat or digress to a degree. It's almost as if you're unsure about something or someone here, or about love in general. And you're not as sure as you were in the past. So this could be a new person. And you're unsure, or a renewal of something, whatever it may be, where you're unsure if it's going to work out. Like that lack mentality just creeps back in somehow. Because it's like your energy regresses and you're not ready to put in the effort. You're not ready to, maybe you're not ready to say I love you, or to invest in somebody in the way you did in the past, because you were fully invested. You were overly invested, and your Empress energy was fully out in the past. And then here you engaged your Empress energy to protect yourself, or to cleanse the palate, so to say, of this cycle that needed to end. But here moving forward, it's like maybe it just creeps back in. Let's go a little bit deeper on that. It just creeps back in. Like you're not sure anything is going to work out. There's the Wheel of Fortune again, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're just unsure of whether or not something or someone is going to work out. Yeah, unsure, not confident. Where the hell did your confidence go? Just over a couple days, couple weeks, couple months. What happens? Like that lack mentality just comes back in, and you're not on your game. You slip back into old habits or negative thinking. But I don't see you're in your head. But the Wheel of Fortune is here twice. So again, this could be somebody from the past that's coming back in. Somebody you have history with. Somebody you know. Somebody you were separated from. I see the High Priestess twice. So this is somebody that you know. This is somebody you know. This is someone you know. Whether or not you've been in a relationship with them, some of you maybe not. It could be your mother or father of your children. For some of you, that may not be the case. You just know them already. They could be a part of your family or friend, or, your friendship circle, or your family knows them somehow. So you're automatically guarded against whatever or whoever this is. A lot of communication, though. And I feel like this is a second time around, or a coming back around, or a destined connection. You're destined to meet this person. It's like destiny. Destiny. Oh my gosh. What? All right. Okay. All right. I don't honestly think that this feeling is going to last long. I think it's just a matter of time. Whomever this person is, whether or not you're friends with them, you work with them, it's somebody apparently you're fated to be with or you're fated to meet. That's all I got to say. What's up, Redbeard? Somebody you're fated to be with, or a fated connection, or a fated rendezvous with this person. I honestly, the Queen of Cups, the Sun, and the Three of Cups. You go from this is just, I don't think this is going to last long. I just really don't think this energy of being blocked and guarded, maybe this is you blocking your heart space, not really sure whether or not you want to love anybody, whether or not you're ready to love anybody, whether or not you're ready to apologize or open up and express how you feel. You're having a little bit of a setback. I don't feel like it's going to take long, but it's like the initial energy that comes out is the opposite of what you did to take care of and get you out of this last devil cycle. Because moving forward, the Eight of Wands, holy crap, the Queen of Cups, the sunshine, fully in your power, fully in your energy, happily and joyfully celebrating happiness and enjoyment with love. Love, full on open-hearted love. That's coming from two people. It's very optimistic. It's very joyful. It's very happy. Whoa. Like, I don't think that this feeling is going to last long. Whatever this... It could just simply be that you might be having some issues with money, or you might be having some issues, maybe you have a bill that comes through, or maybe you're having a health care thing, like your health, maybe you're not feeling well, maybe your money isn't where you want it to be. Something happens or something comes up that really just keeps you or puts your guard up, like you're just guarded. Maybe you're just dealing with something on a personal level, and this person shows up and it's glorious. Eight of Wands. Shit. What are you doing here? This person is going to come in as communications, maybe somebody giving you a gift, helping you out, giving you a job. Some of you might be getting a job. Some of you might be, feeling better financially and health-wise. A little bit of a setback here, and it's like your energy is completely opposite of what it was to get through whatever that devil cycle was. How about this Wheel of Fortune? Okay. Oh, okay. So the devil is going to show back up, but I feel in this case that it's you. Yeah. It's the fears. It's like the fears come back up, that lack mentality or what happened in the past, coming back around. It's almost as if what happened in the past or what happened with someone else, it's kind of, the fears are going to show back up a little bit. That usually happens when we start, bonding with somebody, communicating with somebody. Yeah. So it's like the fears of it not working out, of it not becoming something, of it not becoming more. Yeah. So I think that in time, this is such an amazing energy here. This just the sun, the I'm just self-love, radiant, joyful communication between people, dating somebody new, maybe getting a new job, just things improving, and it's finally things going in your favor. And right as things start to change, or you get an offer, you start communicating or dating someone, blending with somebody, or reuniting with whoever this person is, just that little bit of, it's just a little bit of anxiety underneath it all. Just a little bit of, I'm not really sure this is going to work. And I think that happens with most people. Okay. I don't see you going anywhere. I see you staying strong and getting through whatever this confusion is, or whatever this decision is. The overall, or the under the deck energy is that you what you don't know is the Seven of Cups reversed. So any clarity that you need, you'll have, because you're taking your time and you're working yourself through problems in a much better, much healthier way than you did before. You are releasing a toxic cycle or unhealthy cycle or pattern or patterns or habits or obsessions in love. And it's this one's different. There was no love back here that I saw, other than from you perhaps. It's just not showing up in the cards that I pulled. More about obsession, passion, desire, the burning flame, that kind of stuff, where this one's different. This one's heart-centered. This one's in the heart. At the heart of it all is love. It may bring up some fears, but I don't see you running away. I don't see you distancing yourself from this person or the situation. I see you facing it. There it is, the Ace of Cups. I see you facing it head on. And I said, at the center of it all is love. But again, sometimes we get into that space where whatever happened in the past, it's something you're healing. You're actively healing. Okay. You're healing this within inside of yourself. So you're going to continue this healing as you're moving forward. And it may take some more time to fully and completely heal or release whatever these fears are or limiting beliefs. You are shutting down, and it looks like it's completely shut down, or those relationships are gone from the past, but we still carry the memories of them with us. We still carry those fears or those limiting beliefs. Is this going to work? Is this going to work out? And if it's a reuniting with somebody you have history with, of course, those things are going to come to the surface. And you're going to wonder, what if? What if it happens? What if it doesn't happen? What if? But I see an Ace of Cups here. So that is new love. That is opening your heart to love, is expressing your love, it's falling in love, it's being in love. Don't let that freak you out. But it may a little bit. It's a big one. The sun in the upright, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune twice, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups. I don't see you going anywhere. You have this love coming in. And it could be a renewal for some of you. Any advice for this? Just know that it's normal. Okay. Keep an open mind. Okay. And I think that because of what I was just about to say, keep an open mind, because we all, if we've gone through any kind of toxicity or unhealthy cycles with people or heavy, burdensome connections, we're going to have some sort of fear bubble up from inside. But just keep an open mind and trust that you're going to get through it. Make sure that it's not just your insecurities, or because you do deserve love. And remember that. Trust yourself, love yourself, know what you've grown through, what you're growing through, what you've learned, and you are less likely to repeat toxic cycles, unhealthy connections, and especially with all of this energy that I'm seeing, how powerful you had to become to get through this, to break through this, and the healing that you're doing. This one's worth waiting for here. You do deserve love. Trust yourself. Those fears are going to bubble up. Just pay attention to red flags, as with anything. Pay attention to red flags. There may be some red flags that come up. Those red flags could be yours. Okay? That could be your own fears, worries, concerns, and insecurities or doubts that may try to dissuade you from fully engaging in a connection. But I don't see it. I mean, in time, love. And that Wheel of Fortune says time. It takes time. So I'm not saying you're going to be in love in the next month. I hope that you're not, unless you do have history with somebody. But it's being able to express your emotions and feel the feelings, and in time say I love you, and share those emotions, or being ready to share those emotions with someone. So I see you just enjoying yourself, having a good time, loving yourself, and there is someone here that you are communicating with that's giving you an offer, and in time, just remember to pay attention to the red flags. It could turn into love, a very loving situation, a very joyful, happy, loving situation, coming from a very dark place. I really feel like the majority of you were manipulated into returning to someone time and time again, or manipulated into staying somehow. It's like you may have tried to get away or walk away, and they always wanted you to come back. Or maybe you did this to somebody. It was like, no, don't go. I desire you. I love you. Whatever. I don't care. Maybe it was the sex or the money that kept bringing you back. I don't know. Excuse me. But here, in the present moment, this is beautiful. There's a potential for a Two of Cups here. Okay. Moving forward. But there's a cycle that's closing out. And the Empress energy is very important here, because it takes a lot of energy, and it takes a lot of self-worth, self-respect, and self-value to know when something is or is not for you. You know, that's what in dating or reuniting with somebody, or dating anybody, taking your time and reflecting inwardly on whether or not someone is or is not good for you, whether they're healthy or they're not. Because here's your choice, the devil of the past, or a healed, healthy connection moving forward, right? So that's your choice, because there is a cycle of unhealthiness moving out of the way, and I see you ready to venture forward. If you're not dating or talking to somebody yet, it's very soon. Spending time with friends and family is very important. It's a great way to get out of hermit mode. Spending time with and reconnecting with friends and family you haven't seen in a while. You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes you'll meet somebody new. Sometimes you'll meet somebody. You'll re-meet somebody that you haven't seen in a while. So enjoy the journey. Just again, pay attention to the red flags, and know that it's okay to be nervous or scared or afraid of something that may have happened in the past happening again. Just know that you're not the same person you used to be. And maybe sometimes other people aren't as well. You'll know whether or not they've grown, or they're healthy, or they're not healthy. You'll know. Because you've grown through enough and experienced enough to where you'll be able to tell the devils. You'll be able to tell them a lot more quickly, even manipulative ones. Just pay attention and take your time. And bring up red flags. If somebody says something that's off, or they repeat something, or you ask them a question and they say something different, bring it up. Be like, hey, last time I talked to you, you said this. but this time I talked to you, you said that. So which is it? Or, am I misconstruing or misunderstanding? You don't have to be an asshole about it, but you are in charge of making your own choices. Therefore, ask the right questions. Ask many questions. A person that wants to get to know you, they're not going to mind answering questions. They're going to want you to feel safe and comfortable and secure within a connection with them. Somebody that's not so interested and they're more mysterious and they're edging on, I can't answer that, or they're being kind of sus, you'll know. Until next time, like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all soon. Namaste.